Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Kowloon Bay in Hong Kong. We are Hockey Night in Hong Kong. This is Division 1 action, and we are into series number 4 of the season. We're nearing the end of the season, and tonight it's still Asahi versus East Empire Boats. My name is Scotty Yang, and on behalf of all the crew and staff around Powerplay Sports and Entertainment, we welcome you to the coolest game around town. And tonight we have Series 4 action, 3 periods of 20 minutes each, the longest in Hong Kong. And thanks to Geronimo Shot Bar in Lan Kwai Fong, located on the second floor of Winner Building. Go check them out for their famous shots and creative drinks. Go check them out at Geronimo Shot Bar. And while you are there, here's another one from Geronimo Shot Bar. Something happened to the ads, guys. We're supposed to show something else, but, well, thanks for watching the game at Geronimo Shot Bar as they carry our game, every single game, live at the Shot Bar. And while you're there, enjoy one of their super dry Asahi beers. It's the official beer of Hockey Night in Hong Kong, the #1 selling beer in Japan. And also thanks to Gatorade, the official sports drinks of Hockey Night in Hong Kong, supporting sports all over the world, and especially for ice hockey here in Hong Kong. Thanks to Gatorade. Check them out at Gatorade.com. Tonight it's game 4 of series number 4. The Boats are leading the series 2-1. 3 games remaining, including tonight's game. If the Boats win it tonight, we'll have 2 separate 1-game series in May. Otherwise, it would be a game 5 next game. And this is the series points race. 3 games remaining. And right now, Joe Cheng has clinched a spot in the final championship team. Division 1 Series 4 action coming up in 60 seconds.
Confidence.
Where does it come from?
Why do some have it more than others?
How can young players find it?
How can beer leaguers get more of it?
How can pros keep it?
It comes from being 100% comfortable with your gear.
Because it's only when your gear feels just right.
Do you have the extra confidence to go all out and play to your fullest potential?
CCM knows that when you feel your best,
you play your best.
That's why they design, engineer, and test
The smallest details to feel just right. So when you lace up your skates,
put on your helmet,
flex your stick, or put on your pads.
You might not know why it feels right.
And that's okay. Just know that CCM does.
and they got the art down to a science.
So now everyone can feel more comfortable wearing CCM gear
And feel more confident in taking their performance to the next level.
When you feel your best,
you play your best.
Because when things feel just right,
Who knows where your best will take you?
And we're now live at Megabox in Kowloon Bay. This is going to be game 4 of series number 4. The Boats took it last week, and they have a 2-1 advantage in the series. 3 periods of 20 minutes each. Face off right now. And with the puck drop, the game begins with the team in white, East Empire Boats, now having a 1-game advantage in the series. Nice cross-ice pass in front of the crease. Goalie down, and now the rebound. Everyone's chasing for it. Number 5, the green helmet, Solomon Kim, has the puck. Struggling to get the puck out of its own zone. Now they do, and now we have a quick whistle early in the period. Referee once again, Craig Roselle. Heading into the box, number 2 of the Boats, David Wong. Wong, one of the youngsters on the Boats team. Very effective player for the past couple of games. And tonight he is off for a 2-minute break early on in the game with just less than a minute played in the first period. And with that, Asahi enjoys a 5-4 power play. Puck bounce all the way back into the Asahi zone, but first to the puck is Jordan. So Jordan behind the net gives it off to his teammate up in front. That's number 72, Jimmy Fanstone. Haven't seen him for a long time. Off of action, probably because of work. And now with Bobby Yan on the right near side shot. Wide, puck bounce all the way back into the Asahi zone, and we have 42 Bellucci picking up the puck. Bellucci to Bobby Yan. Yan with Solomon Kim behind him chooses to move the puck up front to Bellucci, and the puck bounce all the way to goalie Marco Au. Marco Au subbing in for goalie Evan Thorpe. Oh, and that's a goal. The puck was misplayed by goalie David Lamb, and the Boats scored first in this game. The score is 1-0 for the Boats. Jordan So collected the puck, moved it across the blue line. Solomon can try to intercept it, but he didn't get a clean shot at the puck and the goalie. And Solomon Kim, there's obviously some confusion about where the puck was, and the Boats were able to take advantage of the situation and scored first early on in the game. 1-0 for the Boats as they are on their way to clinch the series. As we are playing game 4 in series number 4 with the Boats, the team in white leading the series 2-1. If they win tonight, they'd win outright the series number 4. And with 2 games remaining in the season, we would have 2 one-game series with the 2 remaining games in the season. And that is the decision of the commissioner, Keith Fong, trying to create as many series points as possible. And when we have time, we'll talk about the series point system, which is very unique in hockey here in Hong Kong. Leighton Lamb with the puck on the right as the Asahi team tries to mount a comeback. Francis Lamb on the right, near side shot, saved by goalie Marco Wow. Still 1-goal game, leading by the Boats. And with 2 seconds remaining in our penalty clock, Asahi will be likely not scoring in the power play opportunity. And that's it to the penalty of David Wong as both teams return to 5 apiece. Equal strength. Bobby Yan with the puck to Bellucci. Long shot. Goalie saved it. Puck bounce all the way to the blue line as Solomon Kim tries to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Ben McCaskill to Eschleman. Eschleman, nice saucer pass, but couldn't get past Whitney Olsen, his good friend. Olsen with the puck. Passes to Brandon Lui, number 89. Brandon Lui on the right tries to center it, and he does. Tipped up by goalie Marco Wow. Eric Eustace, number 6, top defenseman for the Boats, picked up the puck, tried to backhand it to Joseph Latour, who missed the game last week. And back into action tonight. Still 1-0 for the Boats. Team in white leading the game and the series. Joseph Latour, number 17, couldn't move past the center line. Here's Eric Eustace. Cross-ice pass with no one picking up the puck. Solomon Kim is here. Solomon leaves the puck to Brandon Lui. Long shift instead. Brandon, long shot, saved by goalie Marco Wow. Big, huge, juicy rebound picked up by Whitney Olsen. To Bellucci, long shot, saved by the goalie Marco Wow as well. Puck moved behind the net with Whitney Olsen. Tries to center the puck. Puck bounce all the way to Brandon Lui on the left side of the offensive zone. 5 minutes played in the first period. Boats leading the game by 1. And delayed icing call. And it's icing against the Boats. As more players come in to join their teammates as we have an irregular start time tonight. Usually our game starts at 10:05 in the evening. And with the Women's League completed, this week, and last week we start our games at 8:30 in prime time. Here's Lucas Eschliman receiving the puck from Antonelli. Cross-ice pass. The Boats continue with the possession in the offensive zone. Fanstone to Antonelli. Antonelli to Yam Yi, captain of the Boats. Tim Hanglin tries to make a stretch pass. Unsuccessful attempt as they try to make another pass, but Jordan So is here. Jimmy Fanstone tries to give it back to Jordan So, intercepted by the Asahi team. Puck bounced all the way to center ice. Ryan Lee gives it to McCaskill, back to Ryan Lee, who missed the game last week. Ryan moves it back to number 2, David Wong, with a quick release shot and saved by goalie David Lamb. Both teams are missing players for the Boats. They're missing number 9, Tom Allen, number 11, Jerry Kim. Kosuke Ikeda missing the third game in a row. Number 88, Yannick Wong. God knows where he is. And of course, goalie Evan Thorpe probably watching the game, as he usually does when he misses games. Behind the net, it was Jordan So trying to make a good backhand pass. But there was a holding call against the number 5, Solomon Kim. Interference call. Interference is the call. Commissioner Keith Fong right next to me tried to make the call before the referee did, but it's a penalty. And now the Bolts have a 2-minute power play. As Jimmy Fanstone and McCaskill and Eric Eustace out there. Oh, nice pass by Eschliman. Nice cross-ice pass, barely missed. Now the puck bounced all the way back to Marco Au, who played the puck to Ben McCaskill. McCaskill to Jordan So. Back to Eustace. What a wonderful line of defense with McCaskill and Eric Eustace. Eustace leave it to Jordan So to McCaskill. McCaskill, Jordan So. Eschliman, no, not a good play. And now we have a 2-on-1 for Asahi. Bobby Yan, still Bobby Yan, tries to make a pass to Whitney Olsen. Whitney Olsen right next to him was defender Eric Eustace. He broke up the play. A minute and 12 seconds remaining to Solomon Kim's penalty, and now we have Jordan So coming in from the left, moving across the blue line. Now he plays from the right instead, right in front of the net. It's Eric Eustace, no play over there, and now it's Ben McCaskill. Nice cross-ice pass. Oh, Eric Eustace, Joseph Latour misses the pass. 50 seconds remaining in the power play. And now with Eric Eustace running in with speed on the right side, tries to make a cross-ice pass to Jordan So. Play kept in the offensive zone, not anymore. Now we have Whitney Olsen. It's a delayed offside call. 29 seconds remaining in a power play. Seems to be a very long penalty for my friend here, Solomon Kim, because there's a lot of stoppages in the game. And here in Hockey Night in Hong Kong, the penalty clock is stopped whenever play stopped, unlike most other leagues here in Hong Kong. 27 seconds remaining in the penalty. Curtin Cheng cleared the puck all the way. Oh, nice centering pass. Almost has it. And now with the Boats coming back, 4-on-2 opportunity with Joe Cheng, the guy who sits on top of the series point standing. He's also clinched the series point standing. He's also clinched a spot in the championship team. A nice shot by the Boats just as Solomon Kim's penalty ended. As we have another player coming in, joining his teammates. That's Jacob Rumber, number 66. And it was a nice play by the Boats right up front, in front of the net. And the goalie David Lamb was forced to make a save. Goalie David Lamb, in terms of series point standings, he is mathematically eliminated. from contention. Marco Wow sits on top in terms of goalies series point standings. Evan Thorpe's number 2, a distant number 2, by the way. 6 possible series points remain in the season with 3 games, including tonight's game to go. And that would be if the Boats win outright tonight. That's 2 points for Boats players who actually dresses up tonight for the game. And 2 one-game series for the remaining of the season. That would be 6 points in total. And right now, the only player who's already clinched mathematically, of course, is Joe Cheng, number 20 for the Boats. Here's Whitney Olsen on the right. Shot top corner, and it was a little too high. Puck bounced all the way to the blue line. And now with Jordan So coming in on the left, moved himself into the slot, but pestered by the defense. Here's a tripping call against the Boats. It was on number 6, Eric Eustace, as Whitney Olsen was trying to move out from his own zone. Just as he crossed the blue line, there's this little trip and caused Whitney Olsen to lose possession of the puck, and that's why Eric Eustace is off the ice. Good man, good sportsmanship. All smiles and chatting with our league commissioner, Keith Fong. But his team is down by a man for 2 minutes, and here's Brandon Loy. Nice pass to Bobby Yan. Dumped the puck all the way in across the end zone. Now we have Whitney Olsen on the right, centering attempt, and now if Solomon Kim just whipped on the shot. Belushi long shot, saved by Marco Wow, and still 1-0 for the Boats. Nice little change of momentum for Asahi as they enjoy their power play opportunity. Multiple shots just before the whistle right there. Clearing attempt. Belushi was signaling for David Lamb to come out and play the puck. David not used to coming out to play the puck. Oh, a nice long pass by Whitney Olsen, but just as he tipped this pass, the puck went out of bounds. Face-off remain in the Boat zone with 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining in the power play. Once again, this is hockey night in Hong Kong, Division 1 play, the top league here in Hong Kong, as some might argue. Here's Bobby Yan to Tim Hengeland, long shot, blocked, and then rebound, also saved by Marco Wow, one of the top goalies. Chinese goalies here in Hong Kong. It's Marco Wow playing in place of Evan Thorpe, based out, way out in Discovery Bay, Hong Kong. A minute remaining in the power play. Here comes the Boats. On the left, it's Joe Cheng. Nice move, another move. Nice blocker saved by David Lamb. As Joe Cheng, a very effective player. Here's Bobby Yan. Nice move and even better save by goalie Marco Wow. Nice sideways movements, and here is another penalty called by referee Greg Roussel. And going into the box is number 22, Bobby Yan, the star player of Team Hong Kong China for the Asian Winter Games and the World Championships. As we take another look at Bobby Yan's opportunity here, coming in from the left, nice move. But Marco was with him all the way from left to right. Very nice save. And now we have a 4-on-4 situation. Both teams have 4 skaters out on ice. And Eric Eustace penalty. Oh, goal for Asahi. Goal for number 61. That would be Francis Lam, I believe. And the score is now 1-1. It was a nice pass from the Asahi blue line to the Boats blue line. Nice stretch pass and a simple shot through the 5-hole of goalie Marco Al. And now the score is tied 1-1. And that's the end of the penalty to Eric Eustace of the Boats, and now the Boats would have a 5-4 man advantage. As goalie Marco Au comes out and play the puck, leaves it to Eric Eustace. Eustace to Eschleman. Eschleman to Jordan So. Oh, gave away. Here's Brandon Lloyd. No! Another save by goalie Marco Au. Very nice save, and now we have Jimmy Fanstone back the other side. Jordan So tries to center the puck to Ben McCaskill on the right. Players battling for the puck, and Asahi tried to clear the puck into the center ice, and Whitney Olsen has the puck. Olsen brings it back into neutral zone as his team regroups for another breakout. Long shot, actually. Shot hits goalie Marco Au, and that counts officially as a shot on net. Shot on goal. McCaskill on the left. Moves the puck behind the net, but intercepted by Asahi. Puck bounced all the way into the neutral zone. Picked up by Eustace. And here is Natur. Natur having problems controlling the puck, but Jordan So brought it past the blue line. Shot from the slot by number 6, Eric Eustace. Eschleman, 2 seconds remaining in the power play, and now both teams are back to 5-on-5. McCaskill, long shot. Oh, nice goal. Probably tipped by a player right in front of the crease. But nevertheless, it's a goal for the Boats, and now they regain the 1-goal lead. It's 2-1 for the Boats. It was a nice simple play to the blue line. A nice long shot by Ben McCaskill. It was probably tipped by Jordan So. As we try to take a look here. No, it looked like it went straight in. But it was a shot through traffic, probably with the shot being partially blocked by players in front of the goalie, David Lamb. And it's 2-1 for the Boats as they regain their 1-goal lead. A minute remaining in the first period. This Hurton Cheng moves the puck to Whitney Olsen. Olsen backhands it to the left. That's Bobby Yan. Yan backhands it to Tim Hanglin on the blue line. With Olsen to Bobby Yan. Backhand shoots and saved by goalie Marco Au with 30 seconds remaining in the opening period. And with that, we need to thank CCM for being a proud sponsor of Hockey Night in Hong Kong, the oldest ice hockey equipment manufacturer in the world. Check them out at ccm.com. 12 seconds remaining in the opening period. The Boats leading by 1 goal. Another shot hit the behind the net. Ports behind the net. Puck bounced right in front of Marco Au as Asahi tried to make another shot, and we have some tussling going on in front of the goalie, and that's the end of the first period. The team in white is leading by a goal. Yep, and let's welcome League Commissioner Keith Fong.
Hey, Scotty, thanks again. Thanks again for having me. Yeah, what a great first period. Pretty even, and look forward to a second and third period coming up. And just want to mention about the another tournament coming up locally here in Hong Kong. No, not the Fives, but our own We Are the Nation tournament. That's going to pit against the Canadians, Americans, Hong Kong, and the world. And that's going to happen May 29, June 2nd, June 4th, June 5th. players are pretty stoked about it, and we're actually really looking forward to bringing this back, and it's going to be a great tournament. Back to you, Scotty.
All right, you've heard it from League Commissioner Keith Fong. That would be the Reordinations Four Nations tournament organized and hosted by the Power Play Sports and Entertainment. Check out Power Play Sports and Entertainment on powerplaysE.com. That's POWERPLAYSE.com. Or follow us on our Facebook page at Hockey Night in HK. And we're set for period number 2 as we have another 20-minute period going on. Series number 4, the Boats leading the series 2-1. And tonight in this game, they're also leading 2 goals to 1. As they're up 2-1 in terms of games in this 5-game series. If they win tonight, they would win series number 4. Nice shot by the Boat, saved by goalie David Lamb. Rebound picked up by Sahi as he tried to move the puck up the neutral zone on the right. Jordan stole the puck and tried to move it to Chris Antonelli on the right. In the series point system, it's a very interesting system. Every game a player is suited up for, and his team wins, the player gets 1 single series point. And if a player's team wins a series outright, the player would also get another series point. And at the end of the 20-game season, the top 15 skaters with the most series points and the top goalie would get named into the championship team. And with a whistle from referee Craig Roussel signaling for something. And going into the bench at the penalty box is number 55, Chris Antonelli. Too many men is the call against the Boats. Unfortunate bench minor penalty against the Boats as Asahi has another chance to claw back in the game as they're down by a goal. Let's see how they take this power play opportunity. Hurton Chang along the blue line. Long shot through traffic. Just wide of the net. Goalie Marco Rao is stretched and unable to make contact with the puck. Here another long shot by Hurton Chang, also wide. Tim Hanglin picked up the puck behind the net as he tries to go left and right, trying to shake loose the defender. Tim Hanglin back to Hurton Chang, backhands it to Bobby Ngan, tries to center the puck. Now they do, shot wide. Nice shot by Tim Hanglin, number 14. Bobby Ngan, nice spin the rammer and moved the puck back up front. But the Boats got a piece of it and moved the puck back out into the neutral zone. Tim Hanglin with the puck on the right side. Now we have number 77, Ash Schliman, dumping the puck all the way into the other side of the rink. Goalie David Lamb came out and played the puck. 42, number 42, Dave Belushi with the puck going in from left to right and across the blue line. On the right is Bobby Ngan looking for the pass. Passes to Bobby Ngan, and the goalie Marco Wow took the puck and covered it before the whistle. 50 seconds remaining in the power play, and 16 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the second period. The Boats are still up by a goal. Very close game so far. Both teams having a good amount of offense. And now with David Wong trying to mount an attack from the right, but it was unsuccessful as he couldn't get past Dave Belushi, number 42. Ben McCaskill with a long shot on the blue line. Now we have Bobby Ngan. Nice play to Whitney Olsen. Back to Bobby Ngan, struggling to control the puck. Puck was deflected it back into the neutral zone. Belushi to Solomon Kim with the green helmet. Kim dumps the puck all the way in. Marco Wow comes out and play the puck. Marco dumps the puck, intercepted by Belushi. dumps the puck right back behind the net with Bobby Nan. Centering pass intercepted by the Boats. Now two players battling for the puck in the neutral zone. Shot up close near to goalie David Lamb. Blocked and bounced behind the net. Both teams are back to 5 apiece as the penalty has expired. Score is still 2-1. Jacob Rumble on the right, dumped the puck all the way in and around the rink. Francis Lamb tries to move a pass. Chris Antonelli. But Antonelli was able to block the puck and keep it in the offensive zone. Asahi again having problems clearing the puck out of their own zone. Seems to be a consistent difficulty for Asahi as the Boats throughout the series demonstrated their ability to keep the puck in the offensive zone for extended periods of time. Also, a pretty good success rate in terms of face-off wins for the Boats. Francis Lamb, shot and wide, but bounced into the left side of the SI. Oh, nice shot, and Leighton Lamb scores the game-tying goal so far. Second period with a little more than 14 minutes remaining. And Asahi's back in the game. It was Leighton Lamb stealing the puck in the offensive zone. Moved just in to the face-off circle, and he went near side top corner. Nice shot. Just the puck just made it past goalie Marco Au, and it's 2-2. Bobby Ann intercepted by Jimmy Fanstone to Jordan So. Sharp angle shot, gloved down by goalie David Lamb. As the game is tied almost midway through the game. Both goalies on the spotlight right now. It's every single shot, every single save made by the goalies will be more and more important as the game goes on tonight in Game 4 of Series number 4. Here's the Boats. Ryan Lee, number 7. Loses the pass to Asahi. Nice move past the blue line. Moving up close. Puck intercepted by captain number 12, Yam Yi. Here is Jordan So, number 50. Jordan having some really great games these days. As he moved past the blue line, nice pass to Jimmy Fanstone. Fanstone, nice move again in front of the goalie David Lamb, and shot and rebound again, still saved by goalie David Lamb. Around the league last week, Game 3, the Boats won 9-6. Jordan So with 2 goals and 2 assists. Eric Eustace with 2 goals and 3 assists also. The same with Lucas Eschleman, 5-point games for each, as they went on and beat Asahi 9-6 to lead the series by 1 game. And Asahi, top player, Whitney Olsen and Bobby Yan, a goal and 2 assists each. Jesse Lucier with 3 assists. David Lamb had a monster game, 39 saves, but he was unable to prevent his game, losing the 3rd game last week. Also with Division 2 action, Series 5, Game 2. Raptors took the game 6-4 as the series is now tied 1 game apiece. Now we have number 2, David Lamb, moving on the right. Lucas Eschleman receiving the puck, but he was stationary on ice, so he lost the puck to number 61, Francis Lamb. Asahi moved the puck into the neutral zone again. Eric Eustace moving the puck in. Nice cross-ice pass to Eschleman. Eschleman back to Eric Eustace. Puck was tipped by goalie David Lamb out of bounds. And we will have face-off in the Asahi zone with about 11 minutes remaining in the 2nd period. Asahi also missing some very key players with number 2, Connor Quinn. Very noticeable player missing from the team as Connor Quinn joined late this season, but ever since he's joined the league, he's become a staple for all the team he's played for. Flashy and solid defenseman Sean Navin. Brian Knowles, Leon Ruel all missing. Kevin O'Toole, a late dropout from the team. And number 24, Jesse Lucier, he was a game time decision. And right now I'm still seeing no sign of their superstar player, Jesse Lucier, number 24. And we don't have number 24, but we have number 14, that's Tim Hanlon, and number 22, Bobby Yan. Nice cross-ice pass. Shot fanned on the shot with number 89, Brandon Liu. Here's Bobby Yan again, shouldering the scoring responsibilities alongside with the youngsters on his team. Here's Belugi, very nice move. Tries to cut into the slot. He still has the puck. Turns around and shoot wide. Bobby Yan picking up the puck on the other side, but loses the puck to Ben McCaskill. McCaskill to Joe Cheng. Joe Cheng into the slot. Nice move. Shoots. Picked up by his teammate behind the net. Now Asahi has the puck. Brings it to Whitney Olsen. Cutting in to the slot. Near side. Well, far side shot. Near the goalie. Ooh, another shot. Goalie Marco Wow had to sprawl wide to make that save. And we have a whistle as the referees decide there's a penalty against number 27, Ben McCaskill, for the Boats. And Happy Camper as he skated back into the penalty box. And now we have a 2-minute power play opportunity for Team Asahi, the second consecutive power play opportunity. But now we have the Boats coming in with offense, but the Asahi team intercepts. But they lost the puck yet again in the neutral zone. Jimmy Fanzone cutting into the slot, still has the puck, long shot. Far side saved, Lake Pat saved by David Lamb. Here's Leighton Lamb, number 18 for Asahi. Nice move. Moves the puck up to number 42, Dave Bellucci. Lost balance for a moment, regained balance, and Leighton Lamb missed the pass. Solomon Kim went back and picked up the puck, having all sorts of problems, and eventually losing the puck to Jordan So. Kenny Lowe, number 92, a little quiet tonight. Number 93, rather. Number 93, Kenny Lowe, also one of the youngsters, alongside with Leighton Lamb, Bobby Yan, and Brandon Lui. Caden Ewan's also on the team. Haven't seen him on ice so far, as Asahi's relying really heavily on Whitney Olsen and Bobby Yan for the offense. And now Echelman is up front. Mind you, they're playing a man short. Oh, very close shot by Lucas Echelman as his short-handed team is trying to fend off the Boats in his power play. Only 15 seconds remaining in a power play for the for Asahi, but not a lot of offense mustered by the black team, as the Boats were able to put the puck out of their own zone yet again, and that's it for the penalty to Ben McCaskill. Bobby Yan moves in, nice shot! A little wide. Nice shot by Whitney Olsen, number 3. One of the star players, if not the star player for Asahi. Charlie trying very hard, game in and game out. But his team is trying to come back to even the series as they are down a game. But with great effort, they've come back to tie this game. And we have a 3-on-1 opportunity. Brandon Lui, sharp angle shot by number 14, Tim Henglin. Bobby Yan tries to move the puck out to Tim Henglin with 2 white shirts sandwiching him. Ben McCaskill, Joe Cheng, Jacob Rumble. Long shot saved by David Lambs and whistled down by referee Tim Chui. As we run a 2-man referee system here in Hockey Night in Hong Kong. Very effective system. Personally, I very strongly believe we do not need a 4-man system for local leagues. But that's just me. Nice cross-ice pass by their boats. As they are trying to score the goal-ahead goal late in the second period. Bobbing in to Whitney Olsen again on his right. It's Brandon Lui. Shot in by Whitney Olsen, tipped. And a little knuckleball shot. And no problems for goalie Marco Rao. It's been so far very decent this game, as well as David Lamb on the other side. I'm sure Boats starting goalie Evan Thorpe's itching to play. I'm sure he is. He has to have an itch somewhere. Not sure where, but there is an itch. Probably watching the game, as he has always told his teammates. And we have an offside call against the Sahi as the teams are now tied with just 3.5 minutes remaining in the second period. If you're watching the game on YouTube, please click like, subscribe, and that little bell icon. Not to support me, but to tell the league that we are doing the right thing by streaming the game live or having the game recorded on YouTube. Three minutes remaining in the second period, as we're nearing the end of the period. And Hockey Night is in Hong Kong season number 2 is also nearing its end with just 3 games, including tonight's game, remaining in its Division 1 schedule. That means 18 games, including tonight, played so far this season. And it's been a remarkable experience for myself. And being able to watch top-level hockey here on Mega Ice again, it's truly something special to me personally. And it's a long shot by Tim Henglin. A lot of shots from Henglin tonight. All of them from, well, most of them from afar. He's also trying to contribute to the offensive side of things for Sahi. And now we have a mishandled puck. Eschleman on the right. Cross-ice pass. One times it and they score as Sahi is down by a goal the 3rd time this game, as the Boats were able to score with less than 2 minutes remaining in the period. And we have a 2-on-1 situation, and we saw Tim Henglin, Hurton Chang coming back late, but no one's watching the other side, as the Boats had a clear shot and a nice one-timer, scoring the game, the go-ahead goal. And now the Boats are having another power play penalty. And go into the boxes, number 2, David Wong. That's his 2nd personal penalty tonight. And if I remember correctly, it's the boat's third consecutive penalty, and we have Whitney Olsen going in close, backhand shot right by the post. 30 seconds remaining in the period as Asahi is trying to mount yet another comeback in the game. They've been down 3 times so far this game. They've come back successfully for 2 times already. And now we have Joseph Latour dumping the puck all the way into the other side of the ice. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Brandon Lloyd calling for the shot. 2 seconds remaining, and that should do it for period number 2 as the Boats has a 1-goal advantage over Asahi. 3-2 is the score. David Wong still has a 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining in the penalty. As would begin the third period with power play for Asahi. I'd like to take the time to thank Hall of Fame Sports Agency. Hall of Fame Sports Agency specializes in all sorts of authentic sports memorabilia and collectibles. Visit them at hallofamesa.com. Check them out on their website. If you see something you like, click on the buttons and make a bid. If you don't see anything you like, send them an email and request, and they will try and look for what you need. And also thanks to Jock Athletics, official ice hockey jersey supplier for Hockey Night in Hong Kong. Check them out at Jock Sportswear, the best customized team sports apparel and uniform from Thailand, the best materials and top-notch craftsmanship. Go check them out at jocksportswear.com. Also, thanks to Casey Tutoring, www.caseytutoring.org, providing customized tutoring services, one-on-one tutoring services for international school students here in Hong Kong, located in Wan Chai. Check them out at caseytutoring.org. Now that's the start of the third and final period of the game. If there is no tie, if it's a tie game, we go into overtime, 3-on-3, no icing and no offsides. Very exciting play. It's a totally new brand of hockey. And now we have Ben McCaskill receiving the puck on his own blue line. Was stolen by Bobby Yan. Layer shot by Bobby Yan, saved by goalie Marco Au. What a shot and what a save. 3-2 is the score. The Boats in white leading the game by 1 goal, and they're also leading the series by 1 game. With a win tonight, the Boats would clinch the series, and the remaining 2 games, May the 14th and May the 21st, will be 2 individual 1-game series. And if Asahi wins tonight, next game, May 14th, becomes Game 5 of Series number 4, and the last game of the season, May the 21st, would be a 1-game series, and that would be series number 5. Nice. Joseph Latour received the puck in the slot. Wanted to give the puck to number 2, David Wong, but there was 1 pass too many. As Latour was really in a very good position to shoot. But it also shows the team first mentality of the team. Here comes Brandon Loy in the center of the ice. Couldn't move past the Boats defense. 18 minutes remaining in the third period. It's an offside call against the Boats as Joe Cheng, number 20, is about a foot offside. And again, we take a look at the series point standings. Joe Cheng with 14 points, way up, leading the charts. Number 15 to 19, all with 7 points, all tied for the 15th spot on the championship team. 6 points in total. Marco Wow has 9 points. Evan Thorpe with 5. Marco has a 4-point lead over Evan Thorpe. King Ho with 4 points also has the opportunity to come back if he plays every single game in the remaining season. But David Lamb with just 2 points and Keith Fong with no points, they are eliminated mathematically in contention. .5 minutes remaining in the game. Boats leading the game by 1 goal. Jacob Rumble tries to move it up to his teammate, number 28, Alex Ma. Eustace has the puck, tries to move it to Ben McCaskill, who's trying to pinch in. Now we have Francis Lamb. Nice far post, top corner shot. An even better save by David Lamb. Sahi still has the puck, long shot, saved by David Lamb. Really not a very good rebound, but picked up by the Boats as they go the other way. Joe Cheng tries to center the puck to Chris Antonelli. Solomon Kim has a piece of it, just enough that David Lamb would make the save and forces a face-off in the Asahi zone. 15.5 minutes remaining in third period as Whitney Olsen faces off against Jimmy Vanstone. Vanstone, as mentioned, missed many games with Division 1 and near shot, close shot by Asahi. Goalie Marco Rao has a piece of it, and then the rebound shot, and we have a whistle. The puck bounced all the way into the blue line, and apparently the Asahi team scores the goal-ahead goal. 4-3 is the score. As Hurton Chang receives the puck, moves it up front. Backhands, picking up the rebound. It's 89. Brandon Lui, and a shot from afar. And they scored 3-3 part. And they scored, and they tied the game 3 apiece. And we have another goal, and that's the goal-ahead goal I was looking for. Just confused myself with the score, and now we do. A near breakaway chance by number 3, Whitney Olsen. He just simply went 5-hole, beats goalie Marco Wow. 2 quick goals by Asahi, and now they earned the lead for the game. It's the first lead of the game. And now it's the Boats who's trying to climb back out of the hole. And now with Francis Lamb going back the other way, 2-on-3 situation. Not quick enough to go past number 2, David Wong, so he stopped the puck and waited for his teammates to arrive. Solomon Kim whipped on the puck. Made an emergency pass along the boards. 0-degree shot by Leighton Lamb, saved by goalie Marco Wow. Ben McCaskill with the puck circles around. Passes on to their right side of the defensive zone with 13 minutes remaining in the game. Team in black, Asahi, first lead of the night for the 3. And they see hope in tying the series. Tim Hanglin hustling forward for the puck. Pins down the puck on the corners with number 2, David Wong. Keep making this mistake. And here comes Jay So on the left, leaves it to McCaskill. Shot through traffic, and goalie David Lamb makes the save. David was partially screened by his teammates Solomon Kim and Whitney Olsen. But he had sight of the puck, of the shot last moment. as he was able to move in position for the save. Here comes Bobby Yan on the left with speed along the blue line. Nice pass and makes contact with number 89, Brandon Lui. Shot from close, saved by Marco Wow. I'd also like to thank the official photographer for HNIHK, that would be Mr. Paul Ewan. Follow Paul on his social media networks. And it seems that we have another goal as we're talking about Paul Ewan. 5-3 is the score as Asahi enjoys a 2-goal lead now. And so let's take a look. Let's see if I can move Paul out of the way. And no, I can't. I'm very sorry. Paul is in the way. The score is now 5-3, 11 minutes remaining in the period. The boats are trying to climb back out of the hole as they are down by 2 goals now. It's worth noting that the Asahi team is without number 24, Jesse Lucia, now with a delayed penalty against Asahi as referee Craig Roussel calls a 2-minute penalty against 58. Hurton Cheng. A trip and call. And the boats have a 2-minute power play opportunity as they are trying to come back from this 2-goal deficit against Asahi. They were the first team to score tonight. They've been leading most of the game, and now they're down by 2 goals all of a sudden. And now with Bobby Yan, one of the better players on the team, alongside with Whitney Olsen. Solomon Kim with the puck, tried to move the puck towards the boards, but intercepted by the boats team. Jimmy Fanstone back after a prolonged rest from Division 1 action. Eschleman on the right, back to Ben McCaskill, shot through traffic, deflected by Eustace. Puck went behind the net, back to Eustace. Eustace looking for McCaskill, one-time shot. The shot hit Whitney Olsen as he grimaces with joy? No, pain. He quickly skates back to the bench for a replacement. Bellucci intercepts the puck. Slap shot wide. Puck bounced all the way back into the neutral zone as Eschleman moves the puck back to McCaskill. McCaskill to Jordan So to Jimmy Fanstone. Fanstone centers it, backhands it, spins around, misses the net. Boats have possession with McCaskill on the right. Behind the net is Jimmy Fanstone. Eschleman centers it to Jordan So, but instead David Lamb has it as he collects the puck for a whistle in his own zone. 34 seconds remaining in a power play. 5-3 is the score. The team in black, Team Asahi, has the lead with less than 9 minutes remaining in the game. If Asahi wins, they will force a Game 5, as that would be the 4th Game 5 in the series, in the season. And we have a near close shot by Asahi as the shot went out of bounds. He thought he scored for a second there. Apparently not. Scores still 5-3 for Asahi, as if they win, they would force a game 5 in the series. But if the Bolts were to come back and win this game, that would be the end of series number 4. Joseph Couture has the puck on top of the face-off circle. Now we have Eustace. Long shot. Picks up the rebound. No room to shoot as he tried to center it. Back to Eustace. Intercepted by Leighton Lamb. Here's Joe Cheng, number 20, the top series point leader in the league of Division 1. Joseph Couture tries to move the puck to the side. Joseph seems to be liking to make short passes up in the offensive zone. But once again, losing the puck to the offensive to the opponents. 7 minutes remain in the game. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Burger Joints, the official burger place for Hockey Night in Hong Kong, located in Wan Chai. Check them out online and at their store in Wan Chai for one of the best burgers here in town. Burger Joints, the official burger place of Hockey Night in Hong Kong. Score still 5-3. Sahi hanging on to a slight lead with just 2 goals. And with a total of 8 goal scores in between the two teams, it's a relatively low-scoring game in Hockey Night in Hong Kong standards. As teams generally score more in the third period than most other leagues. Whitney Olsen. Very good game played so far. Alongside with Brandon Louis and Bobby Yan. Eshelman has the puck. Almost a breakaway opportunity, but puck was taken away last minute by 42, Dave Bellucci. Hustles very hard to go back and take the puck away from Lucas Eschleman. And his effort definitely paid off as he broke down the play. But winning the face-off is the Boats again, who continues to have a commanding lead or advantage in terms of face-off wins in this series. Very good face-off team. Very, very good with maintaining possession, keeping the puck in the offensive zone, as apparently the Boats pulled the goalie as Marco Al left the ice for an extra tackle, as the Boats are trying to fight back with a 6-5 man advantage. 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Boats win the face-off. Bobby Yan took possession of the puck, tries to ice the puck out, but intercepted by Eric Eustace in the neutral zone. Eustace trying to move the puck back to Jordan So. Mishandles the puck. The puck skips back into the neutral zone. And now Joseph de Tour, gave the puck away. And we have Bobby Yan, but intercepted once again by Eric Eustace. Eustace onto the left shoe. Ben McCaskill mishandles the puck, loses the puck in the neutral zone. Now that Eustace moved into the offensive zone, and now we have Whitney Olsen moving in, and sure he's not going to miss that shot as he scored the 6th goal of the night for his team, as his team now enjoys a commanding 3-goal lead tonight. And it appears that we are heading into yet another Game 5 in Division 1 play. And if Asahi is going to win tonight's game, not only are they going to be forcing a Game 5 of the series, they would be taking away 2 possible points from the series points chase, as we would only be able to host a 1-game series in series number 5, and the next game in the season would be Game 5 in series number 4. So a total of 4 maximum series points remain in the season. So for the guys who are down by 6 points, they would be automatically eliminated from contention after tonight's game if, and only if, Asahi hangs on to the 3-goal advantage for the remaining 2.5 minutes of the game. It's a unique scoring system the league will still give out all sorts of weird and interesting personal and team awards at the end of the season, but you'd never know what they are. Not your typical top scorer, top assists awards. So if you want to be part of the award ceremony, make sure you stay tuned with what's happening around the league, and the best way is to follow us on our Facebook page, Hockey Night in HK, and also follow our every single broadcast on YouTube. And most certainly the award ceremony would be hosted. Oh, and that's another one by Bobby Yan, scoring the 7th goal of the game for Asahi as they enjoy a 7-3 lead. Again, the award ceremony will very, very likely to be held at Geronimo Short Bar in Lan Kwai Fong, second floor of the Winter Building in Lan Kwai Fong. After every single game, a lot of players and league personnel would be at Geronimo Short Bar to wind down their day. And you can also do the same after work, after anything, every single day. Just head on to Geronimo Short Bar. Wonderful staff and crew out there. And we'd welcome you to join us after every single game. Tonight and also Friday nights, we have Division 2 in Lois Rink in Cheung Kwan O. And surely our postseason award ceremony would be held in Geronimo Short Bar. And on behalf of the commissioner, I'd like to welcome every one of you to be part of the award ceremony. But we don't have the details just yet. I'm sure the league would release the details in due time, as that's it for the game. 7-3 is the final score as Asahi survives series number 4 as they force game 5 in series number 4. And before we finish up for tonight, let's first take a look at the series point standings of Division 1 here in Hockey Night in Hong Kong. With tonight's win for Asahi, 4 possible series points remain. So for a lot of guys who's chasing for a spot in the championship team, they are automatically eliminated. And Zhou Cheng leads the way with 14 points. And Marco Wow playing for the Boats tonight. He could not pick up a series point, so Evan Thorpe and King Ho are still very much in play. But Evan Thorpe, he's down by 4 points. So we need to play next game and win. And also, he would also need to play the last series of the season and win that one as well, in order to tie up with Marco Au. And also, this is the schedule. Next game would be a month away from now as we go into the Hockey Fives season. Our next game is going to be on May the 14th, 10:05 start, and our last game of the season would also be on a 10:05 start at night. That would be in May the 21st. And once again, tonight's game, the final score, it's 7-3 for Asahi. And that would be it for tonight. On behalf of the Power Play Sport and Entertainment crew, my name is Scott Yang, and good night.